What's up, guys? Sports Snippets. Dennis Sullivan here, late night on a Monday, July the 19th. How in the world are you doing? Here to talk with you. Spend a few moments discussing some fantasy baseball, my insights. In this particular video, as usual, when I talk fantasy sports, my goal is to provide you with a couple of guys I see flying under that radar. You got it, maybe getting a little overlooked. And if I accomplish my goal today, feel free to go ahead and hit that thumbs up. That would be awesome. Feel free to subscribe also to my channel, Sports Snippets with Dennis Sullivan. I will be starting a separate fantasy sport discussion only channel upcoming soon, and I will keep you posted on that, guys. So let's get started. Was looking through myself, as of course we're over the All-Star break now, a good 5 days or so since all that ended. Technically this is the fourth day, but whatever, 4 or 5. I think they played one game got postponed, or they had a couple scheduled last Thursday. And a few things are kind of jumping out at me. I'm really going to focus mainly on position players in this particular video. Back to that. And then we'll catch up on some pitching next time around. But the first guy that I have here on my list is, of the names that I'm going to throw at you here, one of the more recognized names, but I was very, very surprised to see that in my head-to-head league, one of the particular fantasy baseball apps has this guy rostered in only 29% of the teams, and that player is Jed Lowry. I was very surprised to see that he is only rostered 29%. He is up 12%, however, in the past week. So he is certainly trending in the right direction. Of course, he is the second baseman for a good team in the Oakland Athletics. And tonight, for example, they have him penciled in, as I'm making this video Monday night. They are playing at home against the Angels. He is hitting cleanup with that game scheduled to start in just a little while. And he's been hitting cleanup. This is the third straight start. And before that, he was in the fifth spot. And then in the fourth a little, fifth, like that, sixth a little. But Jed Lowry, who really, guys, his body of work this year is not that bad at all. I mean, okay, he's hitting for the season 268, nothing too spectacular, but 11 home runs, 45 RBIs going into Monday night's game. That's pretty good. And in the last month, he's picked up the pace, 342. 6 home runs in the last month, 15 RBIs. He's hot, guys. Jed Lowry, give him a look. What the heck? I mean, I can't believe that. 29% rostered on one of the apps. I cannot believe that, guys. Next up, I'm going to throw a name at you. This guy is, I have a couple of Pittsburgh Pirates, actually, to bring up and to discuss. The first one is, and I like this, he's listed as a third baseman, a shortstop, and a right fielder. So you always have to like those guys that are multiple positions, can especially in the head-to-head leagues, that you could put either insert into an infield spot or in the outfield. Wilmer Defoe, who is hitting like 6th, 7th in the Pirate lineup. But he has started in 5 of the last 6 games. He is playing in Arizona this evening. He's playing in Arizona. He's batting 7th. He batted 2nd on Sunday in the lineup. He's hot too, guys. Then he pinch hit. The only game he didn't start in the last, say, 6, he did pinch hit, and that was a 3-run homer. So going into tonight, I go to his last 5 games. He is somewhere in the neighborhood of 5, 8. He's right around 9 out of 17. Somewhere in that neighborhood, guys. You got to look at this guy. Give him a look. Yeah, he's 9 out of his last 17. Wilmer Defoe coming on strong. Doesn't have a huge body of work for the season, 113 at bats, but that's because he really wasn't playing much beginning of the year. Hitting 292 on the season, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. Wilmer Defoe, I like it. I'm thinking of picking him up right now. All right. Next up, I have another Pirate. Not a bad hitting catcher when you look at the power numbers, guys. Jacob Stallings. I like what I see. Only rostered in one of the apps that I use in 8% of the teams. He's only rostered in about 8%. He is trending up 3% from last week. Now, the Pirates have Jacob Stallings hitting 6th tonight, and then he hit 7th. He's really been hitting 7th. They had him hitting cleanup a couple of times. Like all catchers, the only red flag with Jacob Stallings is, and with any catcher really, is, he didn't play on Sunday. And then if you go back, like the 9th, he didn't play. And then he didn't start on the 11th, and then he starts in the middle on the 10th. So you just, like any catcher, guys, just monitor the at-bats and the frequency of playing time. He has 227 at-bats on the year. Power numbers aren't bad, though. He's got 8 home runs, 40 RBIs. I like that. Average, 238. So, but I mean, guys, we're talking about a catcher here that could... The only red flag, as I mentioned, though, is he splitting time. See, it seems like he's their main guy, but maybe he's working into that role a little bit more nowadays. He certainly is playing more lately, because if I look at it, now here's a big positive. Well, yeah, this will be 3 out of 4 starts. So let's just go with that. So since the All-Star break, this will be his 3rd start in 4 games. That's legit right there. That I like that fact right there. So give him a look, guys. Jacob Stallings. A few more to run by you, then we'll wrap things up for this time, for this round. There's one guy that I like mainly because of his position flexibility, meaning you don't see many guys that are listed as a shortstop and a center fielder. So especially you're in a head-to-head league, you need to fill those spots. Ahmed Rosario, I have mentioned this guy before. He consistently hits 2nd in the Cleveland Indian lineup. He is a regular everyday guy. He is going into tonight. Since the All-Star break, by the way, everyone, he is 5 for his last 12 going into Monday night's game. You gotta like that. You've gotta like that. 5 of his last 12. He's coming around. Ahmed Rosario, 265 for the season, 5 homers, 26 RBIs. Numbers are starting to pick up too. 9 net stolen bases. 9 net stolen bases. Rostered on one of the apps, roughly 24% of the teams, guys. Roughly 24%. That's not that many. All right, so that's pretty much it. I picked up in my head-to-head league Willie Adames, shortstop Milwaukee Brewers, rostered 66%. I mean, I'm in a pretty competitive league. I couldn't believe I picked him up. I was able to pick him up. 16 home runs, 265, 52 RBIs. Those are the main guys, though. I can't believe I picked him up off of waivers. But those are my main guys: Rosario, Jacob Stallings, Wilmer Defoe, Jed Lowry. Give them a look, guys. Give them a look. Let me know what you think. And we will talk more about this. And, you could, from time to time, you can get a good bargain, especially like when they're just starting to pick up on their playing time. You're in a daily contest, daily league, daily contest type of situation there, and you're trying to, you have the salary to fill. You can get some of these guys for cheap prices, with the fictional salary, shall we say. So you just want to keep all this in mind. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.